3 more to do. I put this box to good use because these are so tiny. They can actually go in this box just fine. And kind of got the idea from the other small figures I have called Mega Constructs. I have a box like that for them. These little pencil boxes or whatever are fantastic for them. Here's one of my favorites. This is Decade. This is the Cyclone Joker. And this is the, I think it's Gokai or Gosai. I get those two mixed up. There was a Gosai and a Gokai series, I think. This one's the Red Pirate Ranger, I suppose. We have 3 more to build. My guesses are that they're going to be the motorcycle, definitely. And the 2 Ultramen with a possibility, but probably not, of having the golden version. And no, I did not bring a sharp thing other than the scissors sitting over here, but I don't think I need to save these. I might save one of these backs or something. Like this one looks like a pretty clean cut, so maybe use it as a card. Hello, Bree Dassel. What are you doing? Yeah, I saw your thing to guess the things, and I never know any of those things, like the trivial things. I don't need these instructions because we already have one set of instructions here. Silica, I always wonder, what can I use this for? Do not eat, throw away, desiccante. Or whatever it says. And that scared Bree Dazzle. Alright, so, alright, we got Ultraman. I don't know which Ultraman. If I was to take a wild guess, I would say Jack, because I only know a few Ultraman's names. And he's got that very traditional, older, original head. Alright, so we got Ultraman Jack. He's got a mohawk. I don't know if he's Ultraman Jack. I'm just saying that. I should have looked at the thing that somebody sent me that has all their names on it. But I just kind of put the ones I have on there, and I didn't put the new ones on there. I wasn't sure which ones I'd get. Alright, let's make sure this is correct. It's got a curvature going forward. And this in the back. So we got the head and this part built. I don't think there's any, they usually don't have scarves. Usually the common riders are the only ones that have like scarves or whatever. Those bug eyes really scare me. The little teeny tiny eyes. Alright, you got the crotch piece, and we got the pelvis bones, I suppose. Kind of easy to tell which one's the front on this one, because it's painted. They didn't paint his buttocks. Which makes me think, oh, okay, so the higher up thing goes in the back, which I can't remember which one I put it in the front on it, but oh well, I guess I can fix that later. Alright, and for the legs, I might start building them from the bottom, but I feel like, well, it is a 90-degree angle, so put that on this side. Now, does he have lines running down his legs? Just the top part. Okay. So I wasn't sure if there's going to be a left leg and a right leg. Other than, of course, the thighs. The thighs are definitely going to be right and left. But from the knees down, there's most of the time just not an indication of which one it needs to be. I think Decade was an exception, of course. I mean, he's got a green leg and a black leg. There it is. I was like, where's the other thigh? All right, and we got... I just kind of look at this one has like, it does have a circle in the front, but that back circle is much more pronounced. Or that other circle is much more pronounced. So I put the bigger circle in the back. Less of a distraction. All right, got his legs on. All right, as far as these shoulders, I think the paint is the same on both of them. I mean, it looks pretty much the same. All right, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. There's a line on this one and on this one. So they both got lines. And And it's pretty obvious this is where the elbow goes. All right, let's see which hand that is that has the the raise. It's the right hand. And of course, if you've ever watched Ultraman, you know he shoots out this beam. And when I was a kid, it was the one that had like his hands went like that, and he shot it. Or I think he did a cross beam sometimes. It's hard to remember that far back. But back in the 70s, I used to love watching Ultraman at the daycare, the nursery. All right, Ultraman, do 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 do. All right. So, all right, let's see if I can do it. He kind of has the thing where he puts his hand on his elbow, I guess, and shoots the beam out. So that's his weapon, like a blast. And he also shoot a beam from his head and his chest, I think. But maybe I'm thinking of something else, or maybe a later thing. Or I don't know. I mean, it's been so many years since I watched the original Ultraman when I was a kid. But here we got Ultraman. And this is not the original Ultraman that I watched when I was a kid. I think this is Jack, because I remember he has that harness like that. But I'm like, again, I could be clear. Oh, you know what? It's Ultraman something 21, so Century 21 maybe? Blackjack 21? Oh, you know what? It could be Jack 21, because, you know, Blackjack 21. I don't know. Just curious. Okay, so I got either another Ultraman or a motorcycle in this one. And then we'll compare the motorcycle to the Legos ones if I got some time and my, you know, old age doesn't catch up to me again. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'll use this one is to put my trash in. Resucitó, trash. King of the Everlands. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, so let's find out what's in this one. Oh, finally, I got to the motorcycle, so one more to go after this. All right. Looking at the instructions while I'm trying to put the trash in there, so I'm not probably putting the trash in correctly. Okay, first off, you got to put something on this, like this. And from all I can tell from what I got here, here's the motorcycle. Oh, it's Decade's motorcycle. You can clearly tell it's Decade's. In the picture, I mean, I can't tell. All right, let's load the missiles, I guess. And it's this. Okay, so it is something separate. I thought there for a second it was going to be like this was the part of the motorcycle that you had to put together first. And I was like, why are we putting missiles inside of it? I mean, it could have motorcycle missiles. Like my mask. Okay, so I guess this is like his bazooka hand weapon kind of thing, but I don't remember him using this in the show, but I've only watched a few episodes of Decade. I think Decade had that weird ability to become anybody from the previous series, so they fall into that way too much lately. It seems like they're always calling back to, like in America, they always call back to Power Rangers. Like, let it die. Just let it die. I mean the original Power Rangers. All right, I'm trying to figure out this thing. Okay, so we got, before I can close it up, do I need to sandwich some things first, or do I need to? Okay, so that goes out to the front. Okay. All right, so this goes on after I sandwich it. And the wheels, I guess I'm gonna put this wheel on first. But we sandwich this handlebars. Okay, we sandwich the handlebars. Oh, cool, it's got turning handlebars. And then we got the back wheel. And we got the front that lets you know that this is not Cyclone Rider. I thought it was going to be a Cyclone Joker's bride at first, actually. That's clearly Decade's pattern. Big wheels keep on turning. Da, 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 da. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the wheel. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. He's like, he's riding into battle. And I wonder if this like attaches to it like a sidecar kind of thing. Like a side missile thingy bob. I guess not. That would have been kind of cool to have it like attached to it. All right. This means that last box is going to be an Ultraman, either going to be this guy or gold. Kind of hoping for a gold. I don't think I got anything special in this entire series so far. And it's not like, you know, normally you only get one special possibility, but there's 3 special possibilities. So it should up my, maybe I get this one or this one or this one this round. You know what I'm saying? That should be what they should do to make it more. If I got, if it's 1 in 144 chance, that does kind of limit it. Well, 12. I don't know. I don't want to do the math right now. I can't I'm like 1 in 140 chance, something math, something to do with a multiple of 12. I can tell that. Hey, a little bit. I know you want to go back outside, but a little bit needs to stay inside. Everybody who agrees, hit the like button if you agree, because it's cold. It's rainy. Oh, denied. Oh man, I just got the blue one. He's like, well, thanks a lot. I'm like, I know. Oh, well. And I don't know which Ultraman it is. I really don't recognize which Ultraman are which. They all kind of had tendency to look the same. I remember the original Ultraman. And even then, if you had that Ultraman with a bunch of other ones, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. I mean, it's like I bought an Ultraman one time thinking, no, this is my childhood Ultraman. Actually, it wasn't. I think, now I think about it, this could be Ultra 7, but it says 21. Maybe Ultraman Jack is my childhood Ultraman. I have the 8-inch version of this one, I think. So it's either Ultra 7 or something, but it says 21 at the end, so I don't know. All right, he already comes with this mohawks on his head. There's something that tells you that there's some kind of thing on there. Let me look at it. I think that's for the gold one, if you ever get the gold one, which I didn't. I didn't get any of the gold ones at all. The only one I wanted for the gold one is either Ultraman, because I like this one. I'd rather have, I don't know. See, I have another Decade, so I'd rather have the regular Decade, though. All right, where's his crotch? Here's his crotch. So for future building, the higher part of the middle section. Hi, he's got, hey, Tats, what's up? I got a person watching me. I know. So you better not use your phone too much. Your battery's always going dead whenever you're on. It's kind of like a running theme or something. But Graphic Man's coming on tonight. That's the only thing I know it's coming on tonight. So I gotta hurry up and get, well, we got cold slushy rain here, but my parents, they're getting snow right now. They live 4 hours away up toward the mountains. I'm here by the sea. So it's kind of easy to tell which thigh is which. So Tad, did you watch Ultraman when you were a kid? I don't think you're as old as me, though. Maybe, I don't know. I'm a really bad judge of that kind of stuff. I was actually, who was I talking to? Some woman. Wasn't at the Dollar Tree. Where was I? And I said, nah, never mind. You're too young to remember. She's like, actually, I know this stuff. Oh, it was at Hobby Lobby. My new phone is better. Yeah, this phone's better than my actual phone. But actually, I was at the Hobby Lobby and I was getting a Mazinger kit. And I was like, oh, you're too young to remember anything about Shogun Warriors. Yeah, I did. We got around 8 inches of snow, which happened for the first time in over 135 years. Wow. See, we got snow that was 2 to 4 inches a few weeks ago, and that was crazy. We haven't gotten any snow to actually touch the ground, except maybe back in 2010, and that wasn't nothing like this. This is some crazy weather. Yeah, so Ultraman from my childhood. Does this look like... I know it's not, though. I mean, it kind of looks like it, though. Because he's red and silver. I mean, that's the colors I remember. So, how many inches again? Let me pull that back down. Because I'm just like, 8 inches. I can't imagine that. That's crazy. But you're in Alabama, too. I had a friend who was stationed in Alabama, and he said it was always hot and humid there. He's like, all you do is just sweat. He was in the Army. And he played pool and sweat, and that's all he did. New Orleans got like 12 inches. It's crazy. The Gulf Coast never gets snow like this. Wow. I hope we don't get anything then, because I hope the mailman. I hope the weatherman doesn't say, nah, just kidding. You're going to get rain today. I remember Shotgun Warriors. You probably tried to say Shogun, and it auto-corrected you. Yeah, I love Shogun Warriors, so I would pull the box over, but it's a huge, huge box. But if you know who Mazinger is, it's like a modern version of him. It's Mazinger Zero. Mazinger Zero is the name of it. I don't know anything about it. I just like Mazinger. I just like all my Shogun Warriors. My favorite one's Raideen, of course, because he's Egyptian looking. Raideen. I have 4 cats in the house, one of which is wanting to come back out, but nope. I want him to stay in now that... What time is it? I know it's after 3 o'clock. I'm like, it's close enough to, like, you know, we're going to just go ahead and stay inside. It's raining, slushy outside, and uh-oh. I just realized that these are totally different. It's not like I can't pull it apart, but which one goes on which? If I was to make a guess, well, looking at this diagram, it's actually the left hand on that side. Okay, because it's a little bit more paint on the left hand, and it looks like that. These are so teeny tiny. But they make my hands look huge. I mean, huge. Yeah, there's a Mega Constructs Halo dude. They're about the same. Mega Constructs that the shoulder's a bit bigger, or a bit taller, but then his head is, of course, dwarfing the Mega Constructs head. And he's got a... My wife got to take a lot of pictures for her winter-themed dolls, something she never gets to do. You know, and it's funny, I have an AT-AT out in the building, and if I'd have known we really got that much snow, I probably would have got it out and got it ready. Because I don't have a use for an AT-AT except for in the Ewoks. But I was like, man, I can finally make snow pictures. So I did go outside and make like a Lego guy pushing away snow. I put a picture of that in the... I guess it's that, because it's not enough for a handle to make it a sword. I don't know anything about whatever this is. This version of it. But I remember those horns, so it's like I remember seeing this one before. But if it's like Gaia or something, I may have the DVD of this. Because Walmart for a while there was putting out DVDs like Ultraman, like the movies. And I think this was one of them. I remember one of them was like Gaia. All right, so not my favorite one. Let's see. If I had to pick, there's only 2 Ultraman that I have. Let's see. Is there only 2? Oh, yeah, and there's the bad guy. I found out his name is Belial. I didn't get this one, of course. So there's only 2 Ultraman. Which one's the coolest out of these 2? There's my Bionicle Capoca for 20 years. Yeah, like I said, if I'd have prepared for it, but I mean, I don't really... Oh, my gosh. I had a snow tank I could have put out there, and it... I mean, a white-colored tank. I just think it was cool looking. I could have put it out there in the snow. That would have been cool. Maybe I did. I can't... It was a few weeks ago, and I took a few pictures out there, but I was like, nah, I don't like this stuff. It's too cold. And the cats were freaking out. They were like, what is this stuff? They were like not knowing what to do. Okay, out of the 2 of these, I really think this one's cooler looking. First off, he doesn't have those creepy bug eyes. And another thing is, I don't know, he's got better paint apps, I guess. I mean, this is closer to what I grew up with, but it's cool. So if I had to pick one, okay, he goes into the box. Cool. All right, let's give this motorcycle, I don't know, we can give it to him even though he's not a rider. He's like 40 feet tall. I like the ones with the goofy eyes. Yep. Those bug eyes scare me. All right, so this one's one of those sets from over at Dollar Tree. I did go to Dollar Tree. Gosh, I think it was this morning. I went to Dollar Tree and then over to Food Lion. And then I was like, no, I'm going back home after this. And I didn't walk. I could walk over there, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so I don't really want to build the play set so much. I just want to build the motorcycle. So you put the axes in first, or the inside. Oh, there's a block in there. So 8 inches of snow. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, I think Tat's battery gave out on him. All right, so we got, I wonder why it does that. Okay, is there anything else? I guess it was a bit like anything on the bottom. Now, if you had something go through there, that would probably stabilize it, but it doesn't come with anything like that. I don't know why. It does come with these bricks to put on the sides to fatten it up a little bit. And if you wanted to, I guess you could put a basket on the back of it like this. So you can like do pizza deliveries or something. I think I got one of these for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one time. But it's pretty much the same thing. I think it's a fairly big ripoff of the Lego one. I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely looks a lot like it. I haven't had the Catwoman in a long time. I don't know what I did with it. But I had the Catwoman, and it had Robin, and a store that she was ripping off, a jewelry store. All right, so we got the side panels of this. Cat hair. Can y'all keep your hair to yourself? I would appreciate it. Since he's red, he can go on this one. Oh, where does his hands go? Okay. I love you too. I do. But you're going to stay inside now. Because it's cold and slushy outside. I don't want you to become cold and slushy. Okay. Trying to get him to ride on it. There. Okay, so I got him sitting on it like this. Now if I can get his head to go up, here, that's as far up as it goes. Okay. Okay, it's just the wind blowing. I was like, why is it making that noise outside? Ugh, cold air is coming. All right, so I think he looks like he actually fits it. It's like he's about to joust or something. There we go. You gotta look like he's looking to the side like, want to race, buddy? It's actually bigger than his bike, so yeah. That's pretty cool. All right, so got that and that. And we got a scooter in the other set. That's the box for this one. Here's one with a scooter. My name is Scooter. I fix your computer. I'm a happening guy and a real troubleshooter. When you contact support, you'll be talking to me. I got more moves than Mahatma Gandhi, so tweet. Check the emails. All right, you two, don't you fight. Must be Goldilocks. A little bit doesn't put up with Tom. Tom doesn't go near Goldilocks, or near Little Bit. For some reason, they're not getting along as lately. I think it's because Tom could be a little bit demanding, and Little Bit's like, no, don't act like that. He doesn't like when people act like that. All right, I'm just getting this out of the way. All right, this scooter is right here. My name is Scooter. I'll fix your computer. I'm a happening guy and a real troubleshooter. When you contact support, you'll be talking to me. I got more moves than Mahatma Gandhi, so tweet. And also your email. Okay, so it only goes one way because once you pull it up, the kickstand, it does have a stopping point right there. And I wonder if I can get a bunch of these for the rubber tires and then put them on like Hot Wheels cars. That gives me an idea. You know how these people, they actually modify their Hot Wheels cars? Speaking of which, how crazy would it be if I spent $10 on somebody's modification of a Hot Wheels car to make it look like the Dukes of Hazzard? Now, they do it on everything, like trucks, European cars, cars that you just, like a Gremlin. I mean, I don't want any of that. Now, I want a muscle car. Yeah, I would like to have a 69 Dodge, not a Dodge, a 69 Charger. I think it is a Dodge Charger, though, because that's the car he had, or they had. I feel like it's missing something. Oh, it's missing handlebars. So how much would a really good replica or something be for the Dukes of Hazzard? Because they're never going to make another Dukes of Hazzard car for retail. And getting the original Earl one is about as expensive, if not more expensive. Because if you get one that's anything cheaper than $10, you're going to get a piece of rusted junk. Although an authentic piece of rusted junk. So, here we go. That's just not Kamen Rider. It's like, hey, it looks like he's going to go deliver some pizzas. This is more of a pizza delivery thing. Or it looks, hey, it's Kamen Rider for Europe. Kamen Rider French. Oui, oui, I am the French Kamen Rider. Because we have a lot of these over in Italy and France. All right, so it doesn't really fit him. I mean, he can't sit down all the way on it, and it doesn't really fit his style. It just doesn't. I mean, I could probably have him straddle the thing like that, but then, nah, I don't think that goes good with him. But you know what I could do? I could get a whole bunch of these for $1.25 each, and I could paint them different colors and make a whole fleet of ones. Ooh. Okay, so red could be for Raphael. I could do it for all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at least. Like a green one for, not a green one, a blue one for, Leonardo, etc., etc. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. All right, well, that's it right there. So I just wanted to share that really quick. I wanted to finish these up. I did read the comic book a while ago. That was good. And I was watching some other things on the YouTubes. Didn't get much cleaning done today at all because it's just not one of his days. It's too nasty. I don't know, I have this weird fear in me that if I start cleaning up while it's like inclement weather, and then suddenly we have a power failure and I can't wash my hands off because we have a pump, because we have a well, then I'm going to be stuck with cleaning fluids eating through my hands. So that's one of the reasons I'm a little bit afraid to clean up on these days. So I could wash some clothes though, because but then what if if the pump goes dead during the storm and they sit in there for hours upon hours in the wet? Yeah, see how my brain works. All right. Well, I do recommend getting these, but be forewarned, you have to have really nimble fingers to put them together. And you have to have nimbler fingers than mine, because I don't know. It's really difficult for somebody old like me and have fat fingers to put these together. But overall, I mean, if this is cool, if this is a scale you want to go for it. I've got them in 3 different scales now. This is called Defender. I want to say Defender scale, but that's not correct. This is Heroes Station. Defender version is the name of the scale for these. The bigger they go between these 2 scales, there's a definite in-between scale. So this is Galaxy version. And then there is another version. I'm trying to figure out what it is looking for here. That's actually the not Blokees. I do have the another Acid Storm's coming. And then he's going to be in this, just like this, but green. And I do have older Cookie Monster, so he'll be here in about 2 weeks to a month. I should be here by March 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere around that. And I did order something. Okay, I've been wanting to get the Saint Seiya. For some reason, every time I try to find them, they're more expensive. I guess they're more popular in Japan or China or wherever. So I did order something from KO Toys that's very similar to this, but I don't know. I just ordered one blind box. Don't know which one I'll get. I hope I get a really cool one, like a gold armor. Because if I get the boring guy with the little backpack that looks like a normal human being, I'm going to be disappointed because if you know anything about Saint Seiya, the knights look cool, but there's always that one figure they keep pushing with the little Pegasus box or the Andromeda box. And I think this one is he has a box where baby Andromeda. Oh, it's Pandora's box, not Andromeda's box, Pandora's box. I'm like, not very interested in that one. I hope I get either a gold knight or a regular knight, but I'd rather get a gold knight because they're the coolest. If it was the gold knight Lio, that'd be cool. All right, so I don't know what scale those are in. The pictures don't seem to give a clear indication of it. So I'm going to try one of those out, see how it compares to these guys, of course. These are still my favorites. I mean, these are kind of cool for the size and everything, but I love these. And look, his head is bigger than his head. Oh my gosh. I don't want to take his head off because it's got the clear part inside. But if I switched heads, he would get a more proportional head, actually. Gives me an idea. I wonder if he can use the furniture right over here. Like, here's the chair for the Lego figure. Well, he's not going to sit in it correctly. And here's the video game that I thought kind of looks like it, right scale for them. So here he is going to play video games. What is this Pac-Man? Space invaders? We're not invading. Although technically, these were guys, you know, if you ever watch the show, they're like 40 feet tall and they fight giant monsters like Godzilla's monsters. So this is not even technically whatever scale it would have been for a human. It's a way smaller scale, like 1/1 scale. All right, well, anyway, I'm just talking because I was thinking you guys were going to come back on, but I guess maybe they got bored and disappeared. Oh, and here he is fighting the dragon. That's a cool picture right there. He's fighting a giant kaiju. All right, well, have a great day. Thanks for anybody who came on and watched. And if you're on there and I don't see you, sorry. Have a great day. See you guys later. I'm going to do something else. Bye.